not much of a specimen.
No way! Just as I expected. lot!
Don't move! So you're the intruders!
The host bodies made a break for it when they heard you were here. You'll pay for this! Whoa. You!
So, you like kicking people around, huh? Well, now it's payback time.
Don't get too comfortable.
It'll be all
Ready? Healing circle!
all right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Are there any others here?
I think the people in the other rooms managed to get away already.
We'll make sure they make it out safely.
Thanks. And I'll see to shutting down that mana reactor.
Let's get going.
If you don't want to be saved by me, just consider yourself rescued by the Chosen. Now hurry and go!
Be careful, everyone. Ready?
No way!
Field barrier!
It'll be all
Got it! Acuteness!
No way!
Blame your fate.
%50 output should be sufficient.
No way!
Take this! Super
No way! It'll be over soon.
Thrust! Don't overdo it.
All right. This is gonna be a piece of cake. No way!
Supersonic blast!
Superior
Help
beings?
is on the way. Healing circle.
Don't overdo it. First aid!
No way! Sword blade! Fierce demon fang!
You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
Get ready.
Don't overdo it.
It'll be over soon. Beast. On the way. Healing circle.
Don't overdo it.
It'll be over soon. It'll be over. Affliction.
Don't overdo it.
I've got it. Revitalize.
First aid!
Superior beings?
Don't overdo it. First aid!
You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
%50 output should be sufficient.
No way!
Don't overdo it. First aid! Work.
No way!
Don't overdo it.
Healing circle.
Don't overdo it. First aid!
Sword blade! Fierce demon fang!
All right. Reinforcements, huh?
No way!
Take this! White spear cannon!
That was just warming up.
%50 output should be
No way!
Take this! First aid! Don't overdo it.
Ready for this?
All right.
%50 output should be sufficient.
No way!
Healing circle.
No way!
Healing circle.
Don't overdo it.
Hunting me!
Resolute infliction. Force.
No way!
Demon Supersonic!
Just as I expected. This is gonna be a piece of cake. All right. Reinforcements, huh? No way!
Impossible! Healing circle!
No way!
Do not bother us.
Take them down quickly.
No way!
Field barrier!
Sonic thrust.
Acuteness!
Hear your beams. Sonic thrust.
Nullify!
Light speed. Never stood a chance.
Don't let up! Untamed beast!
Devastation! Field barrier! Devastation!
That's it. Your beams!
Blame your fate. Don't get too comfortable. Work.
It'll be over soon. Barrier beings?
Was that a bit too much?
Don't get too comfortable. one right after another. Spear cannon.
Be up soon.
Even white spear.
That's it.
Hunting beast! To inferior
Never
beings?
stood a chance.
That's as far as you go.
You're Forcestus.
Well, well, so you remember me. Looks like it was a mistake to have let you live. I guess I'll have to take care of you personally.
So, you're Forcestus. If death is what you seek, you shall have it.
Tough talk from a human. You're the one who's going to die, along with this tainted world.
Even if the world is lost, you can escape to Darius Carlon. Is that what you're thinking? How naive.
What did you say?
The Zions are nothing but expendable pawns to you, Yggdrasil. He'd never bother to save you.
Silence! How dare you speak ill of Lord Yggdrasil? We have Darius Carlon. It is a world of mana, the very source of life. The destruction of this tainted world is of no concern to us.
But if this continues, not only the world, but the Great Seed will be lost as well. Is that what you want?
It is Lord Yggdrasil's order that the Great Seed be left alone.
Because Martell is fused with the Great Seed. Are you saying that fool would go this far just to protect her?
You speak as if you know him. Who are you?
There's no reason for us to play along with their stall tactic. We must hurry.
I know. You will not get past me. Inferior beings deserve to perish.
Airblade!
Demon supersonic drop! Don't Don't overdo it. First aid! Don't overdo it. Take this! Take this! Don't overdo it.
Bring back this
Be careful.
Sorry.
Work. Take this. First aid. Be careful. Take this. First aid.
Healing circle!
Pretty good. Okay.
Be careful.
Bring back this
Don't overdo it. First aid. Don't Don't overdo it.
First aid! Pretty good!
Work.
You okay? Ready?
Don't overdo it.
Time to fly!
Don't overdo it. Aren't we clever?
Ready? Healing circle!
Don't overdo it.
Hunting beast!
Don't overdo it.
Don't get in my way! Be careful.
Ready?
Don't overdo it.
Guardian!
Be careful.
Pretty good!
Don't overdo it.
First!
Don't get in my way!
Be careful.
Bring back this soul from purgatory! Resurrection!
Don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. First aid.
Time to fly!
Aren't we clever?
Okay. Time to fly!
Don't overdo it.
Pretty first move!
Don't overdo it. First aid.
Here we go!
Revitalize!
Don't overdo it.
First aid! No way! Time to fly! Pretty good!
Are you okay?
Don't overdo it. First aid.
Okay.
Don't get in my way!
Don't overdo it. First aid.
Healing circle!
Don't.
How could I lose? But he's inferior. Tate?
Is everyone all right?
No. Impossible. Oh.
Now we can stop the mana reactor. I don't have a clue what any of this stuff does.
I'll handle this.
You sure are handy with everything. Swordsmanship, magic, even operating machines.
I've lived a little longer than most humans.
Lived longer? So you're a half-elf too? But then again, he called you human earlier.
Focus on what's important. We must stop the giant tree.
Yeah.
Not much of a specimen.
No way!
It'll be over
Don't
soon.
overdo it.
Nurse!
No way!
Don't overdo it. Don't overdo it.
All right.
Lloyd, I'm so glad you're safe.
Yeah, all we need to do now is contact Sheena and...
You will do no such thing.
No.
I am one of the 5 Grand Cardinals. I won't die so easily. I'm taking all of you inferior beings with me.
So, this is how the great Dasean hero Forcestus meets his end. I'm disappointed.
I see. I get it now. I wondered how a mere human could exude the smell of mana. You're Kratos.
What of it?
Lord Yggdrasil trusted you, yet in the end you betray us. This is why humans can never be trusted. No! You bastard! Lord Yggdrasil, glory to the new age of half-elves.
Colette, are you okay? What's that?
No, don't look! Don't look at me!
Lloyd, send the message, quickly.
But Colette...
The Chosen won't die yet, but if you don't hurry, this world will. Now do it.
All right.
That's a signal. Disciple of everlasting ice. Hammer of godly thunder. Servant of Mother Earth. Envoy from the dark abyss. I command thee, gatherest before me and unleash thine power. Okay, guys, I'm counting on you. Fire mana cannon!
You mustn't get up.
What was that cry?
Martell, I would assume. The out-of-control Great Seed is Martell herself.
I wonder...
The Great Seed is once again bound in the holy ground of Karlan. For that, I owe you my gratitude. Thank you. It seems that you have managed to save the Great Seed as well as this world.
If the Great Seed is intact, then I presume Martell, who's fused with it, is safe as well?
I'm sure that's good news for you. I wish I could say the same for me.
Colette, it looks like things have settled down.
It's gross, isn't it? It's disgusting, isn't it? It's...
It's not at all.
Stay away! Don't look at me!
Colette!
It's okay, she just fainted. Let's take her back to the village.
To Isalia? But Lloyd and I were banished.
Colette's home is in Isalia. Besides, we can't just leave behind the people who were held at the ranch.
All right, let's go to Isalia.
And I'll notify Sheena to meet you at Isalia. Farewell for now.
I see. So the angels of Crucius were really half-elves.
Please don't tell anyone about this. We don't want to start a panic.
Indeed. Especially now that the Tower of Salvation is gone. I wouldn't dare tell people the truth.
Tower of Salvation is gone?
After that frightening earthquake, the tower disappeared from the eastern sky, along with that monstrosity.
How could it disappear?
I don't know. The Chosen never completed the ritual of regeneration. The Crucius core system, which controls the appearance of the tower, may have malfunctioned. It is of little consequence.
No, it's not. It's a tremendous shock to the people of Silverhunt. After a giant earthquake sunders the land, the symbol of salvation vanishes. The Chosen will be held responsible.
Why? Lots of other Chosen have failed up till now, too.
The others have paid for their failure with their lives, but Colette is still alive.
When people are suffering, they feel the need to place the blame on someone.
It is not fair to Colette.
I'm gonna go see what's going on in the village.
I'll go too.
Well, let's all go together then. Sounds like it's a bit sketchy for you to be walking around by yourself.
I'll stay here. Go on.
Lloyd!
Dad, how have you been? Were you affected by the earthquake?
This area is on top of hard bedrock. Everything is fine.
Dirk, we are here by the request of Colette's family. They wish for you to help her.
I'm afraid even if Crucius crystals are an evolved form of X-Sphere, I still don't know the first thing about them. It'd be a better idea to ask a dwarf over in that tethe'alla place.
Oh, so even you don't know anything about these?
I'm sorry I couldn't be of help. At least stay here for the night to get some rest.
I must politely decline.
Ah, all right.
Wait, are you really going back to Crucius?
I am an angel of Crucius.
Then why didn't you follow Yggdrasil's orders to leave the Great Seed alone?
I had my reasons, that's all. But as a result, Martel was not lost. That goes along with Yggdrasil's wishes.
It's true then. You really are our enemy.
Lloyd,
What?
if you want to save the Chosen, you should research the records from the ancient Karlan War. Remember the words of the unicorn at Lake Umasi.
Wait, why are you with Crucius when you're a human? What is he trying to do?
Hey, wasn't that Kratos just now?
Sheena! Yeah, he returned to Crucius.
I see. So he really is our enemy.
Yeah. But anyway, welcome back.
Thanks. Thank goodness we stopped the giant tree.
Yeah.
You know, up until now, I've always hated my ability to make pacts with summoned spirits.
Huh? Why?
Because I caused the death of countless people in my village due to my inexperience.
Oh.
And on top of that, I'm not even from Mizuho to begin with.
What do you mean?
I was abandoned as a child, just like Genus and Rain. Mizuho's chief found me by chance. Then I was sent off to the Summoned Spirit Research Laboratory as proof of Mizuho's loyalty to the kingdom.
They treated you like a bargaining chip.
Well, don't get me wrong, I'm not upset about that. The chief took really good care of me. I wanted to become a full-fledged summoner and make myself useful, for his sake as well.
I see.
But I ended up unleashing Volt and killed so many people, including Orochi and Kuchinawa's parents, and the chief fell into a coma. Even Corinne, the very first friend I ever had.
Cheer up, Sheena. It was because you can use summoned spirits that we were able to stop the giant tree.
Thanks. But everything happened because I made a pact with all the summoned spirits.
That's the Renegade's fault.
What?
They told us stuff without really knowing what they were talking about, so it's their fault. Let's leave it at that. What?
But the whole thing started when we jumped to conclusions and started forming pacts with summoned spirits.
Well, yeah, but... Well...
I know. By doing what we thought was right, countless people in Silverant lost their lives. I can never forget that. And I know you feel responsible for that even more than I do.
Yeah. We bear the weight of countless people's sadness and anger, regrets, and unrealized dreams.
I know. We can't give up until we've turned that into hope.
Who knows? Maybe your power to use summoned spirits exists for that purpose.
I like to think so.
The problem is what to do now. We need to know how the two worlds were forced apart before we can figure out a way to save them.
how the worlds were forced apart. I wonder about that too, but I also want to know why Yggdrasil split the world in two.
Don't you think it was to protect the Great Sea? To protect Martel?
But because the worlds were pulled apart, that phase thing got shifted. And the Great Seed became unstable, right? And that's not really protecting her. That's more like putting her in danger.
Lloyd, you manage to say something intelligent every now and then. You're absolutely right.
Every now and then? Jeez, that's harsh.
The who, why, and how. That's what we need to know.
Right now, all we know is who.
The problem before...
But that's...
Lloyd? The who...
Right...
This whole time, Colette hid her suffering deep in her heart, and always kept a smile on her face.
Yeah, and once again, I failed to notice.
She is a courageous girl. It takes tremendous strength to smile no matter how dire the situation.
Colette hides her suffering too much. It's okay for her to let her true feelings show.
She knows the power that words possess.
Power of words?
Your will manifests itself in the words you speak, whether they be curses or words of joy. The soul of those words yields power.
I get it. Okay, and I'm gonna say it out loud right now. I will save Colette in both worlds.
Lloyd, I feel like I'm starting to hate humans more and more.
I'm sorry, Genus.
You don't have to apologize, Lloyd. I like you, as well as the people of Ysalia. It's just that when I think about how there are lots of people who think just like the mayor...
I remember a lesson where the professor said that words exist in order for people to understand one another.
What do you do about people who don't want to understand?
Genus.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to take it out on you.
I bet you lived a crappy, hard life so far, huh?
Gee, you sure know how to cheer someone up, don't you?
Well, don't worry about it too much. So now what? Aren't you at your wit's end right about now?
Why do you say that?
The giant tree, which we thought was all good, goes nuts. Our cute little Colette comes down with some funky cold. It's just human nature to start getting tired of it all.
I'm never gonna give up. If I quit, I'll never be able to face all the people who've suffered because of what I've done. So I'm gonna fight to the very end. I can't give up.
Hot-headed and stubborn as hell. Well, but I guess that's what I dig about you.
This area resembles Ozette.
Yeah, this entire area is surrounded by a forest.
Lloyd, I heard about Chocolat.
And about Marble?
Yes, and other things as well. Were you hurt by Chocolat's hatred towards you?
Well, yeah. It's definitely painful when someone hates you, even if I deserved it.
I see.
But I'm going to do everything I can to make up for it, even if I don't ever make up for it completely.
Even if she never forgives you?
Whether or not you're forgiven isn't important. It's the effort that matters. At least, that's what I think.
Lloyd, I'm sorry. I'm being a burden to you again, aren't I?
What are you talking about? You're the one that's suffering. Stop apologizing.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna save you, so just hang in there for a little while longer.
Thank you, Lloyd.